Welcome, friends. Void Coder, and my voice is not clear because I'm having a little throat issues. Not really throat issues. There's something feels like there's something stuck in my throat. Throat. It's throat. Okay, throat. So today we are gonna continue practicing C. I've been now started. I've started doing mathematics regarding. I've started learning concepts so I can move myself ahead in competitive programming. Okay, so let's just continue with C as of now. This is still in the list. I'm not gonna solve it until I reach that. Okay, so I have now entered the phase where I'll be getting medium challenges move. Okay, so let's just finish all of that easy challenges. Okay, this is I can write it even here as well. Why do I need to sort it? Could I advance okay, so I'll just first initialize a vector. Vector integer vector. I'll just take how many inputs? Use 5 inputs. Integer integer int. Okay, in uh I don't think for I can create something like for a range. I I need to stop consuming more memory and start practicing efficient coding. That's what it's all about. Consuming less memory and the least time to execute the code. That's for this now. Integer I should be smaller than int I plus plus. Integer temp. Okay. Uh, I won't actually just create new variables every time. I just in temp dot push back. Okay, so as soon as the vector is pushed, now I need to sort the vector. Sort vector dot begin, comma vector dot end. Okay, and now that's what we need to do, and we need to print out the vectors. Okay, for integer I in vect cout I. Just get over with this. Hopefully this works. Vector dot. Oh, sorry. That's not vector. That's vect. I need to practice to make less mistakes. Okay, I use vector again. Nah, man, no vector, no vector. Okay. Okay, I need to use spaces as well. No, and the code. Wi-Fi dot submit the code. Done with the code. I'll just take this and place it somewhere here. Create a new folder. A7 vector sort dot py. Just push the code. Oh man, it's not py. C plus plus. CBP. Done. Done. Dot txt cpb vector sorting. Initialize vector sorting. I can just actually start to save things like this, like vector sorting. Use a tab and just try to give the syntax vector initialize. In I this always feel like initialize vector integer. I was like vector, okay, and then to solve actually sort vector dot begin comma ref dot and send this out and you'll get the sorter vector. Okay, so this is what I'll like for sure. Let's see what we'll learn next. Okay, nah, this should be proper. Let's just move ahead. We are on few points. Okay, I know this one. It just erases that value from that specific place. So what the input is? So now you want to remove the range. Okay, got it. You can just look over the elements. I'll just copy the code of taking the inputs, initializing and taking input and all of that stuff. So what is the input is precision? Yeah, okay, 6 numbers. The input format will be an integers, next line is separated, next integer, fourth line is a range. Okay, so the next line will be okay pushed here. The next line would be okay. Let's just try to use them. First T, range 1, range 2. Let's just get it in first T. I need to sample out. Okay, so first in the side of the vector in the first line of the comment. Okay, okay. So for the first one will be the size, and the second will would be the vectors elements. So let's just get started. We need to pop the dot erase or not the vector dot erase. Man, please don't mess it up here. We need to compile in the first compilation. I guess if the indexing starts from 0, the second element would be 1. So okay, first b minus 1 would be the answer here, I guess. And then I have to erase from a range, specific range. So of course the ranges would again indexes are from 0, so we need to, I don't know if vect erase uses indexes or stuff. Let's just see. For in range, does that sound okay? I don't think that's something that's for integer No. We have range 2, right? For range 1, range 1 must be smaller than range 2, okay? And range 1 plus plus. We can just use it with this. Is this should work because we won't actually be printing stuff from here. Mm, Second and third elements. Range 1 is minus 1 is what we actually need. Okay. Now just print the vector size, see out dot size, and uh, not auto, this that will increase the time, integer I vector, we'll just see out I. Let's just try to run it. I hope this works. No man, now. Okay, where was the issue? Dot erase matching member function for call erase. Okay. Mm, I guess we need to use the iterator. Oh my god. We dot begin plus that was the initial iterator, and we need to for the first e minus one. That's what we need to do, I guess. Like dot begin, and the same I guess would be done here. Like dot begin. Oh, this is cool. Pretty. I'm liking this stuff now. Range 1 minus 1. I hope so this works. Please do. Okay, so this is what I missed. I guess it's just so vector begin gives us the first value, that is for index 0. Okay, on so if we remove index 0, we need to find, okay, vector index we need to find for place 2. So I'll just do it minus 1 plus 1. So if it's 2, 0 plus 1 will be for sure 0. What does not feel correct is, okay, so what's popped here, 146289. Okay, so size is perfect. mm, let's just try to see if this works or not. I don't know. Now I came across vec.erase 3148. Nah, it won't. 3148 is not working. Vec.erase first e minus 1. I guess the problem would be in ranges. I guess I initialize range 1 should be smaller than range 2. Range 1 minus 1. I can try it with minus 2. I don't know how that works. Minus 2, let's see how what where it goes with minus 2. 3689, and that's way too drastic change. No, very good bonus. This one is where we end up. First attempt. I can use low bound method, lower bound function. I mean, first step with the index, but that's human readable, so I'll use -1. That will give me the proper index. And if it's human readable, what if the index is 0? 0 plus 0 is always 0. So that does not even matter because back begin is always 0 and plus we I'll just print out the vectors here as well so I can see what is going wrong. I can pretty well know where am I messing. 16289 is what I am left with. Okay, the modified x is extremely perfect. Now the thing is, okay, so I was right at the first step only. So I just need to work on this. This is where I'm messing up. Just from range I1. Okay, let's just do a thing. Range 2 should be range 1, range 2. Okay, range 1 should be smaller than. Let's just try this out. Rather than for, I'll use if range 1 is smaller than range 2. And then on everything, I'll just increase the range 1 to plus plus. I hope this works. Please do. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. I have a pretty bad relation with if statements for no reason. They just don't seem to work ever. Why? If range 1, that's the same thing we defined for f. For range 1 should be smaller than range 2 and range plus plus. Range 1 plus plus actually. Okay, now mine I'll use plus is equals to 1, hoping that that will work. Smaller than or equal to range 2, what's it? That's the same output. I mean, why? Let's just get back to for loop. Range is smaller than or equal to. Let's just try to run this code. I mean, let's just see what happens here. Okay, where did that mess up? Okay, I'm pretty wrong. This should not be that. Three one two nine. But is it me or actually my equation is wrong? I just don't get it. Let's just try to compile it at my place. I'll just try to now print out the vectors each time as soon as they actually erased. So at first this is perfectly erased, so I'll just print out the vector here, and I'll use, for sure I'll use space, and after that I'll see out end line. And here as well I'll just do vector and I'll use space. Let's just see how that goes. Okay, so it's 16289, that's perfect. I actually need to use endline as well. For every that loop I gonna use endline. I'm gonna use endline Indian. Let's see how that goes. So first, as you can see, 164.24. So the first thing is that the first one for second element popped out, that was 4. So as soon as 4 popped out, the list is at now 1, 6, 2, 8 and 9. Not the list, a vector. The vector is at 16289. Okay, so now we pop it from 4 again. Okay, and oh my god, I see now. Actually this should work properly. Like it popped from second place, so now it's 1289. And now if it wants to pop from the second place again, wait a minute, I mean this pops the third item, that is 8. And let me read the question again. What does it say? Which means the second and third element should be removed. And if we get 16289 and we remove the second and third element, okay, the perfect, the list should be here. So I just actually, oh my god, what the fuck I was doing. That should not go -1. I'll just raise range as okay, that's not the perfect solution anymore. So let's just pop it out. Okay, so let's remove this, all of these things. I actually know where I went wrong now. Okay, I'll initialize another, whatever, another temp. Temp is already initialized. I can just reuse temp. What this needs to be done is it'll just increase temp by 1. So okay, uh for okay, I got it. I can just temp is equals to 0. Okay, temp is equals to range 1, actually range 1. Now what I need to do is for temp 1 should be smaller than range 2. Okay, temp 1 plus plus looks better. No, it's not temp 1, actually it's temp, don't temp. Now what it would do is it would just keep the vector the same as it is, and I guess now this will give me the perfect answer. Yeah, there it is. That's our answer, bro. Range 1 and range 2 vector. Okay. Then we print the vector size. Where the fuck is the size? Just line. Now we use, for God's sake, we use spaces. Don't just me see that. Mm, 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 mm. It works perfectly. Works perfectly. I'll also solve some 30 days of code problems today as well for every 30 days consecutively. I actually solved more than 11 days. I used to solve but left it in between due to those college issues, assignments and stuff. I still have assignments, but I really don't care because college sucks. Let's define it a little more properly. Vector sorting method. Okay. Vector init vect. Let's just vector dot erase iterator. Int nana auto ATP is equals to vec dot begin. That's cool. And things. Now let's just get into the another challenge. Okay, okay. Hmm. You want a text file with many lines of numbers. Format and print for each row of three spaces. Space separated doubles. Format and print the numbers in output format. Okay, for each row of three spaced doubles. Okay, that's double. For the first line contains the number each of the test case as three spaces for numbers A, B, and C respectively. Okay, T will be of course smaller than 10,000. Each number will fit into a double. For each test case, print three lines containing the formatted ABC respectively. Each ABC must be formatted as follows: A strip its decimal and print truncated. Okay, and it will be in lowercase letters. Print it to a scale of two decimal places preceded by a design with positive negative right justified and less than underscores. I did not even. And I really don't know how to do these things. Okay, converting into hexadecimal is what I can do, but print it to a scale of two decimal places. Plus or sign indicating if it's positive integer or negative, right justified and left padded. So the print is 15 letters wide. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What does this mean? Let's just do the discussions. Here's the code essence of what I'm doing. There is really no description of any of this given equal. So hopefully this is helpful to some because it's actually not that bad. Okay. So primarily unfamiliar CPUs have a variety of things called manipulator, that means the format of the output printed with cout. Okay, they just affect the part you are actually printing. And so the numbers can be found on this page. Okay, let's take a look on these manipulators. Thing called manipulators. Manipulator bool alpha. Okay. So that's this hexadecimal thing. I was gonna do it all by myself. Oh my god. Yeah, hex. How many years old is this? Oh my god, it's 3 years old. It's 3 years old. Huh? In this section, I actually had to undo some of the previous manipulations. Decimal, switch the numbers from hexadecimal back to decimal. Okay, so this is what that meant. In this section, I actually had to undo some of the previous manipulations. Decimal deck, so switch this numbers from hexadecimal back to decimal. Okay, right aligns values to the right instead of the left. Okay, set W is sets a fixed weight of 15, as the effect from the initial code only impacts the first printed line. Hmm. Set will by default when you are fixed with, if you are printed value doesn't fill up the entire length. For example, if you have a width of 15 and only print some letters. Okay. Ah, this function lets you change the padding to whatever character you want. So pause, make sure there is a plus and find a positive number. Fix to ensure that the number is printed out entirely and the specific notation isn't used for larger numbers. Set precision, set the number of decimal places to 2. Okay, so this is it. Scientific prints of scientific output in a scientific notation format, uppercase undoes previous number of premonitions so that E in the scientific notation capitalized, no show pause. People sometimes go pretty crazy in the comments, start giving downvotes. This was something I learned And here is the person that makes way too much pretty print calculations. Printer. Okay, that will print it into hexadecimal. Sure. Is this some kind of regex? We're working on hackering, but far from important is how poorly that this would reflect on your own identity. It says that you're doing a bit of a loose cannon, want to break convention, ignore the local codes and do things on your own head. Follow the coding convention on hacker and initiatives and at work. Thanks for the advice. The reason why I choose Printf because I'm actually using Java, so I don't know the rules of STSA. See out. However, one of my friends asked me this problem, then I thought maybe printf, which is almost same as printf in Java, might work. Still, thanks so much since I'm trying to find the first in my life. And keep it up. You're doing the great. Get a job as a developer for your 5 years of work. You can always find some programming. I wish you had done that. I would have spared myself a lot of pain. I should add that scanf and printf fastest inquiries here hackering. They might be right choice. DQSTL standard libraries. Crucial to consider a long shell. Okay. Mm. Okay, so that's it. We will use hexadecimal manipulators. They use hex left show base no uppercase. Okay. It directly manipulates. Okay, it directly manipulates. Yeah. See out. So the next input for sure will do the same thing if we did not. Okay, so this thing just sets the flags properly. Just use this because this seems better than actually. He's resetting the flags. You can do the same with this. Okay, update solution long ambiguous to see out. Okay. Get on to this. Scientific uppercase. Mm, mm, mm. Scientific uppercase, no show positive signs. Hexadecimal left show base, no uppercase. Okay, so hexadecimal makes it hexadecimal. Okay, got it. Let's just start the question. Okay, so what do I need to do? I need to first of all. Okay. See out hexadecimal. left. We need yeah, it should be, what does that, what was that, show position, show positive, no, that's for second one. That was something like set uh I forgot what was that. It was like something set, yeah, show base. That was show base. Show base. Mm, 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 mm. Let's just test and run the code. Okay, this works. So now just we'll use the end line. Use cout decimal, move things to the right, set with 15, show pause, set fill with this. Show pause is having an issue. I mean, why? Instead of show pause, okay, this works. Mm, I don't think there should be any issue here. Okay, there's no issue. Compiler sucks sometimes. Cout B endl. Now let's just convert it to. I also need to use no show base, I guess. Don't I? Or let's just try and see the output. Clear works pretty okay. Set something to only set show two decimal points. That was set. Pose or set del. Let me know what was that. To show only two decimals. Yeah, set precision. Set precision. Now I'll just use cout here again. Cout scientific. Just make it left. No show cause. Set precision to 9. And then just cout. See, okay, and then just end the line. Two base. Why did it fail? Fail here. Decimal right. I will show a set precision too. If I remove set precision too, it will work. Mm, mm, that- that's I mean that's the same. Either they're the same. They are the same, and they are the same. Your put an x lowercase. There should be that's this lowercase thing. Lowercase and here will be uppercase. Yes. Okay, I think messed up somewhere. Uppercase, no uppercase. Okay, okay, okay. That's like no uppercase. I don't know how that goes, but okay, this works. Finally. Mm, That would be layout manipulation. Pause a minute, I need to do something. So here we are again. Vector. So what I don't need to is see out some manipulation syntaxes. That will be do what hex would do is prints prints in hexadecimal Sit with I'm pretty sure I'll just mess up here. Few pause. Okay, so we'll just right, set fill, incline, sir. That's it. Really don't know what notation format. Okay, that's what it does. Let's check out the next question. The next challenge. Double-ended queue or double-ended queue. Double-ended queue or DQ part of C++ and of the C++ dynamic sizes that can be expanded or contracted on both ends. Are the infinite bug. The number of functions of DQ that are mainly used are DQ value type, DQ in my DQ, that's double-ended queue of integer type, my DQ dot size. Okay, so this is what it is. So print key max. What I need to do is first an input will contain number of test cases for it. They will be given size of array and array to be used. Okay, and set of arrays of size n and an integer k. You have to find the maximum integer for each and every contiguous subarray of size k. This subarray of size 2, 5 elements and 2 size. Maximum elements of that array. Okay. This is quite a tricky problem. Must press down. Must press down. चार का साइज चार चार we need to find the maximum 4 elements, I guess. I'll just think about this and we'll continue tomorrow as actually have a presentations tomorrow, my college presentations. So I need to stop here because I also want to finish them on time. So luck and hope you stay safe. See ya tomorrow.